morning, Bucknutters. It's Thursday, February 19th. I am Dan Rubin. We are joined, as we are every Thursday, by 24/7 Sports Director of Recruiting, Steve Wiltfong. Steve, how are you this morning?
Good morning, Daniel. Doing well.
Since the recruiting process has essentially turned over, we're going to take a little bit of a more far-reaching look with one of the industry's best today and talk crystal ball. As of right now, in terms of non-committed class of 2016 prospects the Buckeyes are chasing, let me count my list here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Steve Wiltfong has picked the Buckeyes on the crystal ball for the following players: Luke Farrell, Austin Mack, Brendan Ferns, Liam Eichenberg, Josh King, and Austin Robertson. We've talked a lot about Luke Farrell, Brendan Ferns, especially. Give us a little bit on the two Indiana guys. I believe that's Mack and Robertson, and why you have them picked for the Buckeyes.
Well, I'm basically counting Austin Mack in the class already for Ohio State. A lot would have to happen for the Buckeyes to not land the top 247 receiver out of Fort Wayne. He loves Urban Meyer. He loves visiting Ohio State. The Buckeyes are the absolute clear leader for Austin Mack, one of the Hoosier State's best. Austin Robertson, I do think Ohio State's the team to beat for him, but that one's not the same slam dunk as it is for Austin Mack, and they are not a package deal. Obviously, they could go to the same school. They're announcing on the same day, June 7th, at the RAS camp in Fort Wayne, so I expect a lot of Ohio State media to be present for that event, just for those two announcements alone. Right now, I would say Ohio State is the team to beat for Austin Robertson, but Michigan State is certainly right there for him, and he's going to visit East Lansing again next. That's his plan. Notre Dame trying to climb up the ladder for Austin Robertson as well. Austin Mack, I think, in Columbus is more of a priority than Austin Robertson, but I think that they would be happy to take them both. But Austin Mack is the guy for Urban Meyer and his staff right now, and like I said, I'm already counting him in the class.
How about Josh King?
Well, the last time I was at Hinsdale South, and I've been there a couple times, was in, I want to say it was either January or December, but Chris Ash was actually there the same day as myself, and I got a chance to talk to Josh, and there was no doubt Ohio State was the team to beat at that point, and that was before the Buckeyes won the national championship. Ohio State's got some stiff competition for Josh, Notre Dame, Michigan State, but I like where the Buckeyes stand right now. He's going to stay in Big Ten country, so we'll see what happens moving forward. The Buckeyes are currently my pick.
Yeah, one of the ones I was confident about, nervous about, confident about, and I guess I'm feeling pretty confident about it right now, and it's a big one. It's Liam Eichenberg, the big left tackle prospect out of Cleveland.
Well, I think that Ohio State's the team to beat, but it wouldn't surprise me if he still chose Notre Dame. But my crystal ball says the Buckeyes. That's what the intel says. That's the way it's kind of been trending for months. I think that just Liam getting a chance to watch the way Ed Warner developed that offensive line this year was something that really struck a chord with him. And but he's going to take some visits this summer, or spring and summer, and we'll see what happens. I know he wants to decide before his senior year. So,
are there any other prospects that you've been eyeing, thinking about possibly flipping crystal balls towards the Buckeyes' way?
Well, sure. Justin Lane, the receiver from Cleveland Benedictine, he's definitely a guy that I think that Ohio State's got a great shot to land, of course. And Prince Salmons, the top 100 defensive lineman from Cincinnati Hills Christian Academy, he's another a guy that my crystal ball already says Ohio State, I believe. Guys that I know Ohio State's up there with, but I haven't necessarily put in a pick for. Jawan Williams, the top 100 offensive lineman from Washington, D.C., Archbishop Carroll. He's high on the Buckeyes. Scrolling down this beautiful target list put together by Bill Kurlick and Alex Gleitman. Kyrie Campbell, defensive end from Virginia, was at Friday Night Lights. I know he was really high on Ohio State this summer. So, there's several guys, and there's several guys that Ohio State is definitely near the top of the list for as they close on what will be another top 5 recruiting class. Rashawn Gary has Ohio State among his top schools as well.
Yes, we wouldn't be a complete show if we did not talk about the number one position on the field. Certainly the point of interest when it comes to the Buckeyes these days, that's quarterback. You've got a cloudy on Jarrett Guarantano. I nailed it on the first chance there. Jarrett Guarantano. Give us an update on why you have him cloudy and maybe where you see the Buckeyes possibly fitting or not fitting in with Jarrett.
Well, in November, I thought he was all Buckeye. But now you look at Ohio State's depth chart and you see J.T. Barrett and you see the two quarterbacks they brought in this past year, and you think, and then you also see the young man from Florida that no one ever mentioned, Collier. So I think that I was told that could be something that would keep him from coming to Ohio State. That doesn't mean he still won't come, but I need I need some more intel before I jump back on the Buckeyes. Now everyone else is jumping on Rutgers. And maybe he will go to Rutgers. His dad played there. They're the in-state school. They've made him a huge priority. But for me, I'm not ready to dive right into Rutgers or Ohio State. And watch, when we hang up, he'll commit to Rutgers, and they'll say Wiltfong wasn't ready to dive in. But, I mean, I can see him going to Rutgers. I could see him going to Ohio State. I'm not sure what he's going to do yet, so that's why I'm not foggy.
We hope this call did not leave you foggy. There is an update on Steve Wiltfong and his Ohio State crystal ball. We'll try and bring these periodically as the recruiting cycle grows, and we all know it's going to end well anyway. So, Steve, thanks for joining us today, brother.
Yep, it's going to be a fun cycle as always. Thanks, Daniel.